Hello guys, my name is Shubham Khatri and I'm currently working as an SD2 backend developer in PayU Finance. I'll tell you a little bit introduction about myself. So I studied from MIT's Gwalior, computer science, passed out in 2016. So prior to PayU Finance, I was working as a backend developer in Azure.com, and prior to that I was working in Quicker.com as a backend developer. So I have studied my courses, computer science courses with Akhilesh sir actually, and so I came to Gwalior. So I am a resident of Bhopal actually. I came to Gwalior for my college in 2012, and I was searching for good computer science coachings that could help me stand apart from the crowd. And I was very lucky actually that I somehow found out Akhilesh sir, and I studied actually everything from him: C, C++, Core Java, Advanced Java, Oracle Database 11G, the DSA stuff, etc. So one thing I can surely tell you is that before joining any coaching, I researched about a lot of centers in Gwalior, like who is the best center and all those kind of stuffs. I even attended one or two classes of very well-known centers in Gwalior that people normally go to, and there was a vast difference in what those centers taught and what Akhilesh sir taught actually. And I can tell you one thing, I am working in product-based companies so I have around 5 years of experience, and out of that 4 years I am working in product-based companies only. So PayU Finance, Azure.com, Quicker.com. One thing I can tell you, no coaching in Gwalior can have that kind of content to get you placed in product-based companies unless you do it by yourself. But if you join Akhilesh sir's coaching, the content is actually at par with that can help you to get into product-based companies. And I think you guys already know the pay scale difference between product-based companies and service companies. Like when you go to a service company as a fresher, you normally get a package of 3.5 to 4 lakhs per annum. But when you go to product-based companies, you get around 12 to 15 lakhs per annum. Some companies also give like 20 lakhs per annum to a fresher. This is the package for a fresher. Companies like Swiggy and Amazon and all these kind of companies, they have a pay scale of 15 to 20 lakhs per annum. And obviously this is a lot better than service-based companies. Also in the long run, when you go to a product-based company, your skill set is entirely different from what a service-based company would give you. So I have seen people in product-based companies just having 10 to 12 years of experience and earning 1 crore per annum as salary. And I can tell you that if you want to be in computer science in the long run, you should aim for these kind of companies only. And so I could tell this, you can take this face value actually. You can search me on LinkedIn. So I have studied from Akhilesh sir, and his content is actually very in place with what product-based companies expect from a fresher's perspective. So if you get a chance to study from him, please do that. So at my time only, the focus was on Gwalior because everything was offline. So at least Gwalior students should at least study with him. But if in this pandemic, if things are virtual, I suggest people from other cities also to try him. You guys can connect with me on LinkedIn also to know more about the coaching. So I can guarantee you the coaching is one of the best coachings available. So the depth of the content and all those kind of stuffs is really good. Like some things, there are some things like you get only when you read certain books, and those are the kind of things that Akhilesh sir will actually tell you because he has read a lot of books and he has accumulated the content over at one place. Some other things like the kind of individual attention that you would get here is like really good. I know if you join normal coaching centers and all those kind of stuff, you won't, so they don't actually give you individual attention, right? Even if you go to any kind of coachings, like even IITs or any kind of coaching centers, the same is true for any coaching center and the computer science coaching centers also. But here, I'll tell you one thing, out of my 4 years in college, I studied for 3 years with Akhilesh sir. And the kind of individual attention that I got has actually helped me to, nurture my skills very well. So everything that I doubted, so I am a guy who doubts like in everything. So if I go to we had class sessions, I was given a sheet, I had doubts in each and almost every other second line. So sir always handled my queries very good, and he always tried to give real examples to handle them, and not just some theoretical specifications. So I clearly remember in my multi-threading sessions when I was studying in Java, we actually had made some custom examples to show that's why some of the collections in Java are synchronized and why some of them are not. So I don't find these things being taught anywhere else. Also, when you think from these perspective, right, you also get to explore things by yourself, and you create a mindset to explore things by yourself, since you have seen that okay, these are the kind of steps that we could do to prove things. Yep. So this is my experience. So I'll just conclude this. I can tell you just one thing. So I have around 5 years of experience in the industry, and I'm working with product-based companies. You name any company, I have interviews lined up with them. I have interview calls with Amazon, I have interview calls with Google, I have interview calls with Coinbase recently. With Microsoft, I recently gave an interview. So when you get into a product-based company, your future is like very much good in computer science. And for doing that, you have to be good in some things as a fresher, like DSA and some programming language concepts. And I can assure you the content that Akhilesh sir has is at par with what is required for product-based companies. So I am a proof of that because I have studied from him. You can contact me on LinkedIn if you want to know more about myself. Yep, that is it from my side. Bye-bye.